Hello, I'm Mara from Houseplants, New Jersey. Welcome back. I have 18 subscribers now. Yes, I do. I had another one last night. Today we're going to talk about Dieffenbachia. All right. Um, my mother had given me a cutting of hers. Now, I don't have any, but she had given me a cutting of hers about 2 weeks ago that she had water propagated and rooted a little bit. And then I just kept it here and let it keep rooting. And there were roots on it. So then I gave it a little bit of fish fertilizer, the Alaska fish fertilizer that I love. Um, and I've been letting it root. And now I think I'm ready to pot it up. So now I I did a little research on Dieffenbachia. It's poisonous. Like it's super duper poisonous. It's toxic. Every single part of it is toxic. So if you have any animals or pets or even children who like to take some leaves off of like and eat them or chew on them or whatever, don't let them. Now, what they used to use this for was for slaves, believe it or not, so that they couldn't speak, they could just work and get on the ships and stuff like that. It's not a very happy story of what they used to use this for, but apparently it like causes the mouth to swell, the throat to swell, the larynx to swell so that they can't speak, so that people can't speak. So they used to use this in like warfare. Yeah, it is a beautiful plant, but I mean, if you're doing cuttings, if you're doing propagation and you're cutting this cane, they also call it dumb cane. So if you're cutting the cane, definitely use gloves, okay? Because that's sap. If you touch your mouth, if you touch your eyes or anything, if you touch your animal and they like to lick you, it could cause harm big time. All right. So this is the cutting that my mother gave me. Now it did have a new leaf come in right here. And right now it's throwing off a new leaf. Can you see that? Let me see. Right here. You see that little new leaf coming in? That point right there, right here. So that's exciting. And I mean, this thing has not stopped growing roots. So we're going to take it out. I have fertilizer in here, so it's not mucky water. And I have some other videos, like shorts and stuff, that I said, don't change your water. Just use a bubble thing. Just use a like fish tank bubbler, like to oxygenate your water. And my water looked mucky, but I didn't. I forgot to tell you guys that I put fertilizer in it. That's why. So look at these roots. This is ready. This is all ready to go. Now, apparently, now my mom had one. My husband actually got it for her for Mother's Day, um, a year ago or something, and it has grown. It was smaller than this, and it has grown to like 2 feet tall. It's huge. So all she did was put it in well draining soil, and she's had to repot it probably twice this year. So and now she's trying to figure out how to get it out. She used one of those like like those Asian Chinese inspired vases. So it's like smaller at the top and bigger at the bottom. So she's trying to figure out how she's going to get this plant out of there. So, but anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to put it into our clear potter pots that I made. So with the soldering iron, watch that video. All right. And we're going to put it in a really chunky, well draining potting mix. So I'm going to show you. Let me show you. So I mixed up some orchid bark, worm castings. I have horticultural charcoal, pumice. I also have some perlite in here, and then just some regular like Miracle Grow potting soil. So I'm gonna mix that up. I mean, it's already mixed up, so I don't really need to do that. But now I'm gonna fill half a cup like that. Now, what I also did was I took a shot glass, okay, and I filled that up with coffee grinds. So, for the acidity, because apparently these plants love acidity, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it some acid, and then I'm gonna take. Let me angle this camera down a little bit more. Then I'm gonna take a chopstick and mix it all up together. Okay, mix it all up together so that it is well drained. So these are just coffee grounds that we had, coffee grinds, I'm sorry, that we had from this morning. So you see that? You see all the colors, you see everything in there, right? Now we're just gonna, after we mush it around and everything, I'm gonna take it, we're gonna put the plant in there, the roots and everything. Just turn it a little bit so that they get covered. And then we're going to take some of our soil and just go over it. Okay, again. With that soil. Pack it in. Apparently, these are like super easy to grow. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this plain pot, this plain solo cup with no holes in it. We're going to put it right underneath, okay, in there as a saucer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the water that it was in. We're going to water it in very slowly because don't forget there's no water in this soil, so it will overflow. And we're going to just water it in until it's stabilized. All right. And the cool thing is about these cups, like you could see the water, you could see it going through. Me, you could see it going through the cup, which is so cool. And now you can see it coming up on the bottom. And because these were water propagated, just keep them wet for a while. All right. Keep it wet for like a week or two. And that's it. That's our whole video for today. Only thing is, if there's any sap with these, if you see anything like a broken leaf, don't touch it. You see if you're going to be doing cuttings, wear gloves. Everything, wear gloves because this could really harm you. It has, now I wrote a little bit of notes on these. It contains calcium oxalate crystals, not just in the stem, but in every single part of the plant. Okay. And I had said that earlier, but I'm just going to be clear. All right. It makes people unable to speak, was used on slaves, was used in warfare, in the I think the Civil War and stuff like that. Don't touch your eyes and your mouth, and use gloves if you have them. If you don't have gloves, try using like a Ziploc bag and just like using it like that. But or you could just run out to CVS and get them. I mean, come on, what's a box of gloves, like $5? It's worth it. All right. So and that's it. There's a hair in this soil. All right, and that's it. This is a beautiful, beautiful plant. Look at that. And you're gonna see. the new leaf, and these are apparently very prolific growers. So look at that new leaf. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is coming in. Boom, right there. Let me move that other leaf out of the way. All right. Thank you for joining me, Mara. Thank you for joining House Plants of New Jersey. Um, I want to ask you to subscribe and like the channel and comment. Comment. The only person who's commented so far is my mother. All right. Like I said, she comes over every Sunday after church. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.